A man wakes up trapped in an interdimensional space. The four walls of the room are all white, but the walls are covered with thousands of mysterious protrusions. He walks to the wall and randomly presses a button, and a pair of chopsticks shoots out. This guy seems to have found some kind of fun. After a day of struggling around, the pajama-clad man is exhausted. The floor is littered with all sorts of strange items, but he still hasn't found a way to escape. In frustration, he hurls a ball at the wall, which happens to hit a button. A plate of exquisite sushi drops out. But what to do without soy sauce? Unwilling to give up, he presses buttons everywhere, hoping to get some condiments, but only manages to produce more sushi. Reluctantly, he can only pretend to dip it in soy sauce while eating. After eating his fill, he casually presses a button, and out falls a comic book. He excitedly flips through it, completely immersed in the storyline. After finishing Season 5, he quickly presses a nearby button. What falls out is actually Season 7. He urgently searches for nearby buttons, and Seasons 8 and 9 appear, but Season 6 is nowhere to be found. Just as he's getting anxious, a large door slowly rises behind him. At this moment, he seems to see hope and tries stepping on buttons while rushing forward, but still can't enter the door. Finally, he thinks of using a vase to hold down the button, but that tiny button has surprising strength and pushes the vase right up. He decides to fill the vase with water to increase its weight. He moves the vase to where water comes out and presses the button, but the water stream lands precisely on his head. No matter how he moves, the water follows him like it has a life of its own. In the end, he can only stand next to the vase, racking his brains to guide water into it. After great effort, he manages to collect just enough water to water the nearby potted plant. With no other choice, he fills the vase with sushi, but the sushi makes it too heavy, so he has to use chopsticks to remove it bit by bit, removing so much that even the nearby potted plant blooms. Finally, he manages to lift the vase. But then he doesn't know which button opens the door, so he randomly presses one, and the person who comes out knocks over and breaks the vase. Helplessly, he can only use tape to stick the button down. While the button hasn't popped back up yet, he quickly runs toward the exit, but as soon as he turns around, the tape gets pushed through. He then uses a steel plate to hold it down and reinforces it with more tape, but that button is more resilient than he imagined. Just when he's almost in despair, he accidentally presses a button and out drops a rope. Using the principle of swinging, he successfully swings to the other side, but the door needs a key to open, and time is running out. In desperation, he kicks the wall, and a key suddenly appears and disappears. This is all too coincidental. He quickly finds the key button, holds it down with sushi, then swings over to grab the key and uses his foot to step on the switch. A seamless combo. The key goes into the door lock, but it still won't open. Looking up, there's also a combination lock. At this critical moment, he accidentally presses out a chieftain. The pajama-clad man notices numbers written on the chieftain's head. That must be the password. After continuous attempts, he finally opens the door. Rushing out of the secret door and through the corridor, when he pushes open the final door, he arrives at an even larger space. The buttons here are 1,000 times more numerous than before.